Greece. Athens, Atlantis, and Manaville. Getting our fingers greasy on this one. The capital, well, if you went for Atlantis, you are living in a fantasy land. Are you smart or are you smarter? It's Athens, of course. You world travelers knew that. 262,000 of you did. Athens is the largest city in Greece and one of the oldest in the world. Its 3,400 and something birthday is fast approaching, and that is a lot of candles. Now, you all want to level up as high as you can this season, don't you? And we can help. You can buy points multipliers if you see it on your screen right now. They're in front of you. The more points you earn, the higher your level. The higher your level, the better chance you have of winning those Season 4 jackpots, like tonight's $125,000. Q2. Which of these organisms is most closely related to moss? Pine tree, fern, mushroom. You rolling stones know this one. If you tapped on mushroom, you've lost your magic, I'm afraid. Gathering the moss here is fern. Did you have to learn about fern? 135,000 of you did. I'm going to go with a savage question. You're on Q2 already. Wow, because that was 130,000 of you gone. Here on Q2, use those extra lives quick. Ferns and moss have a lot in common. Unlike other plants that reproduce through seeds or flowers, they spawn via spores. And we're rolling on to Q3. Which of these is a Germanic language? Irish, English, Turkish. I just found out I'm part Germanic European according to Ancestry.com. Here's the luck of the Irish with you. Nope, not if you picked Irish here. Who is talking my language right now is English is what we were looking for. You're talking a good game. 136,000 of you are. Now, how is English a Germanic language? I'll be darned if I know. Something to do with the Indo-European language family spoken by 515 million of us. A lot of us. Q4. Where did episodes of the TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway first air? Australia, United States, United Kingdom. Remember this show? Is it still on? Can't remember. Growing up, I was so over watching this show, and it wasn't Down Under. Hope your improv game's on point, because it's the United Kingdom. Are you united on that one? 162,000 of you are. Well done. Now, the series eventually came to all three countries, right? But like a lot of weird and wonderful things, including Spotted Dick, it started in the UK. Q5. Which movie stars an actor who turned down a chance to be in the Backstreet Boys? The Proposal, Magic Mike, The Notebook. And I'm sure he didn't regret it. Backstreet's back, all right, for this question at least. But who refused to be a member? Ryan Gosling, that hottie, star of The Note, but another savage. My goodness, this is a rough game tonight, isn't it? 125,000 of you gone, 61,000 of you knew about Gosling right there, because of course we all fell in love with Ryan in the movie, and admit it, even the most cold-hearted of you shed a little tear. Yeah, you did, I saw. Q6. Which of these exercises is included in the sport of powerlifting? Curl, lunge, squat. All three of these in the gym earlier today, at least one of each. If you do that loud groaning when you powerlift, are you guilty? Because I will lunge at you, dropping it like it's hot. It's a squat. Working those glutes, 107,000 of you. Powerlifting features deadlifts, bench presses, and your gluteus maximus's favorite exercise, squats. Gotta get those buns of steel, right? Q7. Which of these British monarchs was Catholic? Mary I, Anne, Elizabeth I. The rest were Protestant. Who was Catholic? Now, three regal rulers, but who was all about the rosary, known as Bloody Mary for great reason. It was Mary the First, and she was pretty vicious, just like this question was. 63,000 if you got it right, though. Mary the First went all out to restore Roman Catholicism in England, from chopping off heads to burning people. Now that is savage. Q8. An original name of Amazon was a shortened version of which of these words? Optimization, encyclopedia, abracadabra. I just for one Amazon share. It was all I could afford. The incredible rise of Amazon seems almost magical, doesn't it? So it's not surprising that it was originally called Cadabra, short for abracadabra. Doing your magic right there. 50,000 of you. Well done. Cadabra sounded too much like cadaver. Not really something you want to picture when you're ordering dog food and the like, right? Guess what? We've got a prize question coming your way. And remember, if you get this question right, you have the choice to either take the money or keep moving forward towards that $125,000 jackpot. Are you ready? Good luck, players. It's Q9. Which of these is a party that won more than 5% of the popular vote in a US presidential election? Prohibition, libertarian, anti-Masonic. 5%, not really anything to write home about, is it? Even the Socialist Party is more popular than the Libertarians, frowning upon Freemasonry. Anti-Masonic, you are anti-losing tonight, 18,000 off you. Oh, that was brutal. It was kind of savage. I'm just going to go with brutal for now, though. No secrets here. If you got that right, tonight is your night and it's time to make a choice. Let's see what kind of cash we've got in the bag to offer you. We are offering 14 cents to 18,018 players. 4 questions remain until the next prize question. Do you want to take the cash and duck out? Or are you going to stick with us? It's a grand prize tonight. 3,909 players are winners right now. You have decided to take that 14 cents. And the rest of you are coming with me. Let's go. Q10. Which of these movies features Jason Voorhees as the main villain? Friday the 13th the 3rd, Friday the 13th, or Friday the 13th the 5th? He wasn't always the main bad guy. Only true horror fans know the difference, right, between these movies from victim to vicious. It's Friday the 13th, the 3rd we are looking for here. You slayed. 9,168 of you did. In the first Friday the 13th, poor Jason was drowned before reinventing himself as a slasher. Not someone you want to run into, well, anywhere really, right? Q11. Which of these US states? New Mexico, Mississippi, Illinois. Did you learn about this in history class? Why are you paying attention? Louisiana gets all the credit in the title, but this purchase was a big deal, featuring parts of what is now South Dakota and also New Mexico. Did you tap that well? Yeah, you did. 8,376 of you did. Now, there's only one Louisiana purchase that floats my boat, to be honest. A giant bag of beignets. Those things are yummy. Got to get out to New Orleans for some of those. Now, remember, guys, it's your last chance to use your extra lives right now. They do not work after Q12. All right? Here we go. Which of these iconic roles won an Emmy for their portrayer? Dr. Melfi, Jessica Fletcher, Olivia Benson. I want to win an Emmy when I grow up. Please. Must have been her favorite award ever. Well, after the Golden Globe, because that's a little cooler. Olivia Benson is who we were looking for. You solved that mystery. 5,409 of you did. Olivia Benson, played by Mariska Hargitay, has been on the show so long. She's gone all the way from junior detective to lieutenant. We've seen all her promotions. What a boss babe. And what's this? A prize question coming your way on Q13. Of these Olympic sports, which was the first to award competition medals? Ski jumping, alpine skiing, freestyle skiing. I don't have medals to offer you, but I do have cash to give out. 3 sports that are too cool for my comfort, thanks, but which one got the gold first? And the silver and the bronze. Ski jumping. Jump to it. Oh, goodness. That was a savage. That was a savage. Yeah, over 4,000 of you gone, 1,157 of you still in the game. Not your lucky number for some of you, but if you got it correct, I'm going to tempt you with some cash right now, dangling that carrot again. We have $1.73 to offer to 1,157 players. $1.73, not bad. You want to take that? But 125,000 sounds a lot better, doesn't it? 820 players have chosen to take that cash right there. $1.73. You are HQ winners tonight. Congrats to you. The rest of us, You've got work to do, the rest of you guys. Q14. Which country's current flag has the fewest colours? Norway, Afghanistan, Ukraine. They're all pretty colourful. But who has the fewest? 3 fancy flags, but which one has been left flagging? It's Ukraine. Did you get that? You got that. 283 of you. Is that all that's left? Wow. Afghanistan has 4 different colours in its flag. Norway is waving 3, but Ukraine just has 2, yellow and blue, as you can see. And this next one is just for you. Q15. Who is the only non-royal person to decline an offer to be King of England? Thomas Becket, Oliver Cromwell, Duke of Wellington. And no, I didn't choose all these royal questions. David Bowie turned down being a knight, but this guy was crazy enough to turn down the actual crown. Cromwell. Oliver Cromwell, 241 of you knew that. All right, well done. Cromwell, of course, was a member of Parliament and he was known for being anti-monarchy. Perhaps he preferred those Masons instead. What do you think? Q16. According to the UN, which of these countries will be more populous than the US in 30 years? Japan, Brazil, Nigeria. It's a lot of people to shove it. The US is pretty populous, and if I had to guess, I'd say at least half of us live in New York City. Joining the crowd, though, Nigeria. Oh yes, 140 of you knew that. You're in the in crowd. Right now, the US is the 3rd most crowded country, but India, China, and Midtown Manhattan take the top spots. And a surprise question coming your way. More money, more cash. Q17. Which of these Shakespeare characters was in a play that was published first? Ophelia, Desdemona, Lady Macbeth. How well do you really know your Shakespeare? In the park or wherever else? To be or not to be? Not to be in this case, because it's Ophelia. You are feeling yourself right now. 54 of you are. Well done. If you got that correct, I want to put money in thy purse. Money buys land and wives are sold by fate. But what's your fate? Show me the money, please. What have we got for those 54 players? We've got $55.56 for those 54 players, but we also have a jackpot of $125,000. It's a tough choice, isn't it? What's it going to be? 35 players chose to take $55.56. You are HQ winners tonight. Who's left? We're moving on. Q18. Which of these is not the capital of a state named after a European king? Baton Rouge, Columbia, Providence. We are truly regal in the show tonight, and so are you, whoever is left. Those European kings cast a long shadow across maps of the New World, but skipped Rhode Island, and with it, Providence. Providence is what we were looking for. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm going to go with a savage. It's a small number of people, but look, 15 gone. 15 gone. 4 left in the game. Louisiana came from King Louis. South Carolina was from, you guessed it, Charles. Or maybe you didn't guess that. But there was never a King Road. You're on the road to riches. 4 of you are. All right, Q9. Outside of Alaska. The highest mountain in the US is in which state? California, Colorado, or Washington? 4 players left. $125,000 jackpot. Next prize question coming up soon. Now, you've climbed a lot of mountains tonight, but can you make it over this hump? It's in California. It's where you'd find that mountain. 4 if you got it correct. Well done, all of you did. Outside of Mount McKinley in Alaska, California boasts the boldest peak. It's Mount Whitney, standing at an impressive 14,505 feet tall. Q20. Which of these real-life people did Meryl Streep portray first in a film? Margaret Thatcher, Florence Foster Jenkins. Child. I once met Meryl Streep. She gave me a tight hug, and I loved it. She slayed all 3 roles, right? But which one came first? Grow up, will ya? It's Julia Childs. Don't be childish. And just one player is left in this game right now. Streep played Jenkins in 2016, the Iron Lady in 2011, but cooked up the role of the American 2009. We're cooking up some cash for you. That one player left. It's another prize question. Can you get this right? This is the big one right here, by the way. Your last prize question of the game. You could win some massive cash. If you get it right, you will choose to either run with the bag or stay in the game to try to hit that jackpot. But you'll have to make it to Q30 to win that 125K. The choice is going to be yours. Here goes, and good luck. Q21. Which of these NBA franchises are based furthest apart from each other? Trailblazers and Knicks, Lakers and Raptors, Kings and Hawks. Send your luck in the chat, players. One player left. If you went for Lakers and Raptors, feel my wrath right now as Portland and New York. Did you tap on Trailblazers and Knicks? Did you? Yes, you did. Well done. Well done. That was incredible. The Trailblazers and the Knicks are separated by 2,441 miles and a lot of wins. You've won some money right now, but will you take it and run? Or will you stick to your guns? We are offering you $1,500 right now. Our one player left. The next jackpot, or the only jackpot, 9 questions away. Do you want to take that $1,500 or are you going to bet big on yourself tonight? You are taking the $1,500. I do not blame you at all. That's a nice chunk of change, and 9 questions is a lot to get through. Well done to you. We've send free for probably totally jacked up your name, but well done to you, $1,500 you are pocketing tonight. You totally killed it. It was quite smashingly awesome. You aced it, HQTs, especially our last winner right there. We had loads of winners tonight at various different levels. Tons of cash was snagged, as you saw. You came, you played, you totally slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter, so hit me on the socials. Yeah, here's where to find me. Stop by, say hi. Don't be shy. And of course, you know the fun is